Let's move on and talk about gold. Mr. Gloom and Doom coming on CNBC, pounding the table on gold, and that has got our next guest excited, since he's been pounding that table since forever. Peter Schiff is the president of Europe Pacific Capital, author of Crash Proof 2.0, How to Profit from the Economic Collapse. He joins us on the Fast Line. Peter, good to have you with us. You're soulmates with Mark Faber.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. You know, although one thing, I saw the interview, he's talking about problems that he sees happening 10 years from now with our ability to pay our debts and the interest burden. I don't think we have 10 more years. I think this crisis, a funding crisis, is going to happen much sooner than that, maybe within the next couple of years.
10 years is Nostradamus. I mean, what's going to happen next week with gold prices, Peter? Because, in fact, we do have a currency in Europe that does continue to give us questions, and we've got a dollar that's strengthening, so you've got a little bit of a crisscross of currents.
I don't think the dollar's not too strong. Look at currencies like the Canadian dollar. It's almost at a 52-week high. The Australian dollar is not too far behind. What you're seeing is weakness in the euro. You're seeing weakness in the pound. But a lot of that is due to the worries about sovereign credit risk in countries like Greece and like the UK. But it's not going to be long before their attention is paid to the United States. I mean, they're working their way up the food chain, but we're next.
Peter, what sorts of trades, if any, have you put on in relationship to the potential debt crisis in Europe?
Well, I'm not trading European debt. I mean, we do own some debt of some of the other countries for our clients. We don't own any Greek debt. We have no investments in Greeks, and we pretty much have avoided the UK as well. But, you know, clients are certainly buying gold to try to hedge against weakness in all currencies. And I like, you know, gold's been up 5 days in a row. Today was the first down day in 6. But the chart looks good. It's been trading well. I think short-term gold looks good. And I think what's happening right now in Europe is very bullish for gold. The fact that the dollar is gaining some strength is taking a little wind out of the sails, but it's still managing to move higher.
Pete,
but ultimately, when the dollar starts to fall...
I know you hear me, Pete. I know you hear me. For our viewers at home, give me one gold miner. If you only had to buy one, or you could only buy one, which one are you buying?
I don't know. I own so many of them, and, you know, every time I mention a stock, I get a call from the regulators. But yeah, I like there's a lot of gold stocks. I got some silver stocks. I still think some of the silver stocks look really good because I'm expecting an even bigger move out of silver than gold. And I think when gold breaks out, silver is going to go with it.
Don't let the regulators run your life, Peter.
Yeah.
Just had to throw that in there.
That's the problem. Yeah,
sounds like a man who's running for public office. Peter, just tell me.
I am running for public office, but that's not why I don't talk about stocks.
Anyway,
Wait, Peter, real
quickly. You guys see the debate the other night?
Peter, real quickly, do you think the situation in the U.S. or do you think the situation in Europe is worse, and which is getting worse right now? And I'm talking not about the stock market, I'm talking about the economies.
No, I think it's certainly worse in the United States. I mean, they've got problems in Europe, but if you look at the European community in its entirety, when you take the stronger countries like Germany and you look at the whole picture, Europe is in much better shape than the United States. They have a positive balance of payments for the whole European Union. You know, they have a much higher savings rate. They have a much higher percentage of our
all these bad debts.
Manufacturing.
Okay.
We are in serious trouble.
Peter, we got to call quits here. Always a pleasure to speak with you. Peter Schiff, phoning in on the Fast Line.